everybody. Hey to the people, come on in. It is Monday night, and it is time to discuss the Love and Marriage Huntsville review. So we're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. Thank you for tuning in to No Chaser TV. I am Chase, of course. I am here with my wonderful, fabulous divas. How you doing over there, Tori B?
I'm ready.
Yes. D, are you ready?
I am.
Oh, sookie now. And the VCO in the back, everybody on time, everybody in the room, everybody got it going on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get right on into it. But before we do, make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells. Hey to the people over there on the X and the Twitter. Hey to the people over there down to the Facebook. Hey, everybody over there. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to try to figure out Twitch and make that work. And everybody, of course, on YouTube, we appreciate you. I saw TKC was in the room earlier. Hey, TKC, and whoever else is in that room. He's TKC says that he's Team Destiny already. Okay. Team Destiny is in the house. I don't know. I don't know.
I got something for him.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, whoop, there
And
it
the
is.
other Team Destinies.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Melamina, you number one, you just pipe on down. Who else in the room? Hey, Yvette, how are you? Hey, Sean. Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh
No, he
Lord.
didn't.
TKC
He
say
did
you
not
like Mel.
say that.
TKC say you like Mel D.
I
I
saw
know.
that. I saw that. I'll take it. She ain't
She's right
ugly.
for
She just a little loony, but she ain't ugly.
Well, I don't know if she's loony, but apparently she's Jesus, and we're gonna get right into it.
That's the loony part. I gotta say that's loony. Yeah.
I mean, it's all talking the brand of Mel.
Like, seriously.
Anyway, we're gonna get into it, child. Oh Lord Jesus, that just threw me off already, man. Lord Jesus. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. All right. So Mel is talking to Fletcher and says that she got into it with Tisha because they have type A personalities. So before we get any further, we're gonna go ahead and do something that I've learned how to do. Because I just wanted to make sure that I heard right, right? Okay. So Nell says that her and Tish are type A personalities. Give me 1 second. Un momento, por favor. Okay.
Por favor.
Okay, well there you go, baby. Give me the rose, baby. Say it right. You know I'm gonna give it to you Spanglish. Isn't that what they call it, Spanglish? Southern Spanglish.
Let's speak it
Por
too.
favor. Okay. All right. Let's see if I didn't know how to do it right. Oh shit. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I done learned something new down to the thing, and I just love to talk about it. Here we go. All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did I do it right?
Somebody trying to correct you in the but I like this. Go ahead. Somebody trying to correct.
Oh, look at us. Oh, wee. Oh, wee. Torby, read what a type A personality is.
A type A personality is a personality type that's characterized by traits like ambition, competitiveness, and drive. People with type A personalities are often described as
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Squeeze me.
yes, hardworking, they're driven, organized. I'm gonna give y'all the cliff notes. Goal-oriented, competitive, impatient, hostile, and multitaskers.
Okay. So now that we know what the definition of that is, Tori B, would you agree that they are two sides of the same coin and they are both type A personalities?
You might want to read that comment before.
Well, read it for me. Who is it? Read who it's by and then read what the comment is.
TKC said, Nell definitely said Kimmy and not Tisha.
Oh, okay. Well, when you come on camera, then you can go ahead and correct me. But until then, you sit your ass to that comment and you keep it cute with me because I'm not the one, okay? Thank you for the correction. Excuse me. Kimmy, do you believe that, now that we in here talking about Tisha, do you think Tisha's type A personality?
Mhm.
No.
Oh, okay.
But
Now about Kimmy and Nell, do you believe that they are a lot more alike and they're both type A personalities, Story B?
yeah, I agree. But she kind of didn't describe everything to Fletcher because you got into it with both of their asses.
Mhm.
She a lie,
A what?
a lie.
Okay. D, what do you think?
Yeah, they have type A personalities. Nell just a little hotter than Kimmy.
Okay, okay, all right.
Mhm.
When she said that I had to figure it out, I really did think she said Tisha, but she said Kimmy, and so now that it's Kimmy, um, okay. I mean, I don't see them being alike, but the definition of type A personality, in my opinion, does fit if that is what a type A personality is, because what's her name? Nell was like, "Well, who said something about fighting?" And nobody said anything about fighting now. And Kimmy was like, "Well, I didn't say anything about fighting, but I'll whoop your ass." And I'm like, "What? Okay,
Exactly.
we're cooking." So maybe that's correct. Mr. James says, "Hey y'all, Nell be
Hey.
lying."
I said that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Watch the Washingtons. Okay, I see y'all. Oh, ow, ow, ow. You see, ow, ow. You see, I got on my little tropical breeze today. Ow.
Yes.
I'm on vacation with the ladies. Okay, let's see. All right. Tisha and Kimmy say that when Destiny gets there and sees that room, she's gonna have a fit. And no tea, no shade. Destiny always mad about something anyway. So
She really shouldn't be mad. I mean, her accommodations might look like that soon.
Oh,
you think that's nice to say?
I don't care. And this goes for the Team Destiny people.
Wow, that was kind of like not nice. Okay. Oh, all right. Jeez Louise. Sonny Leon. Sonny calls Moses, and because he is her piece,
child.
and he tells, excuse me, I'm sorry, I just, wow. She tells him to say a prayer because Destiny is coming, and he tries to give her some words of encouragement, but he got a little confused at what words were at the time he was saying it. So he was like, just do what you've been doing, shorty. I don't know shit. Bye. Click. I'm like, okay, well. No, he was actually very supportive and had her level headed. So now that you see that they have this relationship and you heard how they spoke to each other, D. What did you think of their relationship? Like, are you starting to believe
Nothing.
it's the real Deal McCoy?
No, I think
No.
nothing of it. No, I don't. I don't. When the foundation is built on lies, where we going?
Right. Whoop, there it is. Nell says that Kimmy had a problem with her being loud, so she shushed Kimmy, and she just walked away, and she is going to mind her business for the rest of the trip. Now, Tori B, do you think that she shushed Kimmy and just walked away?
Yes.
You
D,
do not.
D, what do you think?
No, she didn't. Now, I was surprised that she did that. No, she did not just walk away. But maybe that's what she remembered doing because she was drunk.
They
Oh,
all
that's
be drunk.
right. You know, you're going to give her this few because she was drunk.
That
I
was
was
that
more
easy
confused than what
Jesus.
she said she shushed Kimmy. I'm like, oh. Did you? Because I don't remember going that way at all.
No.
Um, I thought that Kim was gonna throw her over the balcony at one point.
Yeah.
But okay, whatever you have to say to your man, the
Yeah.
footage is gonna roll and he's gonna see it back. I don't understand why people lie about it in the moment when they know the footage is going to be aired. I
Right.
wonder
She
what that's
was
about.
on the easy Jesus. She blacked
Yeah.
out. She don't
Yeah.
know. I
Nell was not
like she was
there.
drunk.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Because who said something about whooping somebody's ass?
It's always the shortest one, and she was
And
shortest.
that would be me, 5'1". But baby, we be ready.
My thing is, does she
I'm
think
only
she had
five.
the she had like the juke joint? Like, why is she so? Like, like one of those old kind of clubs back in the day with the last like one of them, like she ready to beat a bitch ass. Like, what is that about now?
She's defensive. She's always on defense.
She is. That
And
is true.
we know
That's
these
what I
type
said
of
every time,
women.
tell her.
We know these type of women. They are our mothers. Definitely mine. And I be like, why? Hold up, why so much hostility? Calm down. Why is your tone on 10?
Well, all they like they had to fight, child. So
Truly.
and that's not even no shade. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, so the ladies are on the beach and Mel is flirting with the island boy. Now, how'd you guys feel about that? I say get your brother on Devo.
It's cute.
I mean, she's single. She's ready to mingle. She's giving it to the people. Tori B, Millimeter #1. Were you rooting for your girl?
First of all,
It ain't changed. That's it. What I said.
I would not. I mean, listen, she's there, right?
But not what?
I mean, it's different. Like, I mean, I guess it's a Stella got her groove back kind of thing.
Hell
I,
yeah.
I wouldn't be running around with somebody with that young. That ain't my thing. But go ahead, girl.
It's just vacation. You're not gonna bring him back like you're Lynn and he's
I get it.
Bosco. You're not doing the whole Lynn and Bosco thing. I hope you're gonna go out there. You're gonna go out there and get a little rompanting, and then you're going to go ahead and never see him again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's what keeps you sustained in a field until you go on another one.
Child, I'm not one
I
for.
can fix your
I'm
piece.
I'm not one for casual sex like that. But I
Well,
guess
who said anything about see what you Tori B it's either you are celibate or you're a whore. It's like no in between. There's a whole lot of in between. I don't have to fuck. I can be like not celibate, not celibate, not
Oh
celibate, not
yeah, I
fucking.
mean yeah. Okay, I guess
You get what have fun.
flirting,
I'm
having fun.
flirting, I'm at the drink with the rum punk thing, you know what I'm saying? He, tickling my fancy.
Child.
Now if you gonna get some punani, maybe. But maybe not. And if you
Not
don't, you
with
gotta be okay with
monkeypox
it.
going around. I'm good.
Now with who?
Monkeypox going around.
Been there, done that, got a vaccine for it. Well, I've never had monkeypox, but I got the vaccine, so get vaccinated. And then go out and have some fun. Have a little rompanting, have a little rompancho. How's my accent? You like it?
It's hilarious.
Is it good?
Yep.
Okay, I hope nobody get offended, child. You can't do accents. But I'm not Jamaican or Caribbean or Ireland, so it's still offensive. Tisha, Stormy, and who was it? Because it was Kimmy or who was it out there in the beach with them? TK Sister should know every damn thing. And you got your degree in love and marriage, Huntsville. Who was out there with them on the beach talking? Because I couldn't tell who that was. Tisha, Stormy, and the other unidentified object that may have been Kimmy, who I wrote down, are talking about the bad blood between Mel and Destiny. Now, Shanita is there, and Shanita says, there goes the ops, going to work. And I want to say rightfully so, because that's what she's supposed to do. Just like you going to work trying to get a check, she is clocked in work trying to secure one. I'm sorry. This is what we've been watching Real Housewives and reality TV for years. That's what they do. They talk about the prior day's events and they set up what's going to happen later. I don't see anything wrong with what Tisha was talking about in regards to Destiny and Mel. However, Shanita says that she calls her the ops, again, because of her actions at dinner the prior night. And if someone tells you who they are, you have no choice but to believe them. Mel says you're absolutely right, Shanita, because, this is just like Jesus and Judas. This is just like Jesus and Judas. Because just like Tisha said she could sit down with you and not like you and break bread with you, Judas sat down and broke bread with Jesus the night before. He was trying to get him out of all that silver. Now Nell wakes up, because one thing Nell don't play about more than Mel is Jesus, and Nell was like, now wait a minute, bitch. Now these fans and Tori B and them got your head boosted up. Bitch, you're not Jesus.
Why are you putting me in that?
Because TKC said you Millimeter #1, so that's why. And
Who
Nell
really
said that the
anything
fans. Well, I'm
TKC
just saying.
says?
I'm just breaking the scene down. Cause Nell say the fans got Mel head boosted up, and she thinks she Jesus. Tori B, your thoughts on that scene between well, we don't really care about what they was talking about in the water, but the Shanita comment about the ops and Mel saying that she is like Jesus, and Tisha's like Judas, Judas, us. Oh, I love that song, by the way.
So Shanita was not wrong. She called out the ops because later in the night, somebody she did turn into the op. She didn't read the room, so she really was a op. Wasn't an op in that general sense at that point. Now Mel comparing herself to Jesus was insanity and delusional as hell, and that was the wrong thing to say. So I'ma just let that. I just called it out. She sound crazy as hell. So no, I'm not with that comparison.
Oh my God.
Did you say something, David?
What did he say?
The same question I got. Go ahead.
Say something,
Oh,
David.
about
Courtney,
Shanita.
take over for you. Take over, damn it.
Shanita is not my type of girl because she does too much, in my opinion. You can be my friend, but I don't need you to speak for me. And if you've already called out something, why we reiterating that again? This is a new day. Let's see what today brings. But before the day even has an opportunity, they were over discussing something that was a valid discussion, which was Tisha actually saying, I want everything to be okay with the said party coming on to the trip. Because now we didn't know about Sunny. She's here. Now I got to tell Destiny. And not only is it one problem I was worried about, which was possibility with Destiny and Mel, but now we have Sunny, Destiny, and Mel. So that was you calling them the op, but they were discussing their circle, which was a valid discussion. While you over there being judgmental, you are op. If in my opinion, I don't like her. She's a bully. I don't like her at all. Mel is gonna be Mel. Mel think the sun rises and sets on her ass for whatever reason, and I'm gonna dig into her before this segment over with. Cause yeah, she ain't innocent. Even though I don't believe that other one, she ain't innocent.
Well, first of all, before we move forward, everybody, let's give a round of applause for these connections. Yay!
No rain today.
No rain, and I called them because I was like, "Hey, this ain't working."
Ooh, look who's trying to be your bestie.
Oh gosh.
And
All
he
right,
gonna
go
be
ahead and do your
embarrassed by
comments,
the end of the
Delicia. I
night.
just wanted to pull that up. I know you want to go ahead and run your comments, baby. Run your part. Run your show. I know that's right. Now, if I put my black up, now damn, Tori, how long you been doing it for 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take over. See, I do on the job training. Sometimes you got to train them on the job. You know, Tori be no better. I don't know why she was sitting
I
there acting
know.
like that.
I was like,
Tighten up. You mad because the people see you a millimeter? What's wrong with that?
keep repeating what TKC.
What's wrong with it? You like
I'm
her?
gonna
You
let
like
him
her?
get you. I'm
You
gonna
know,
let TKC get you.
I, I would love to see the day that's gonna happen. And you've been knowing me for too long now to me to ever think that would actually happen. Okay. Anyway, I am not like, I don't know if y'all noticed, I don't really like overly live or have a favorite on the show. Have you noticed?
I don't have one either.
So I'm not saying there's anything wrong for those who do have favorites. I would love to have a favorite on the show. Lord knows, like all of these shows that we've been doing, I've been watching them for so long, and they've all done things that have been so wrong on each level. In my opinion, that where because I am who I am, I can't give it up. You get what I'm saying? Like I just cannot give it up. If there was anybody I kind of like a little bit, it'd be who you think it'd be, Torby?
Stormy.
Oh yeah, Stormy, she all right. But I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if it's the editing this season or what's been going on, but even with the editing and no editing, right? We're at the girls' trip. It's a lot of girls not clocked in, and Stormy one of them. Um, she kind of she showed up. She showed up to work, right? But she like wiping the same area down. So she'll look busy, but she's not actually busy right now. So I'm a little disappointed in Sunny for that. I'm not Sunny, but Stormy for that. So you're wrong. D, who would you think it would be?
Nail.
Now make me laugh, damn it. Also, I find humor in things. And when Nell was like, "We y'all set it up in Houston," she said, "Yeah, we set that." She said, "You going to set this one up here too, baby?" I felt like I'm sorry, Nell funny to me. Nell is y'all see y'all be taking Nell serious. I think that's the problem. Why y'all don't like her? Well, I can get why you don't like her because I actually did go back and finish the rest of season 7. As I took a break and never went back. I finished the rest of season 7, and so I actually wish that I would have saw that earlier when we were breaking down those scenes with her children because I didn't really feel too passionately about it. But watching that last season, I see why everybody hate her guts when they come to her and her children this season, right?
Yeah.
But just as like I like to laugh, so it's this is
She's
like
comedic relief. Yeah.
laughs go. That lady is funny as shit. That they say you got to suck this one up here too. I would have fell out. And then she was like, "Who what?" They say, "Okay, now everything good, everything good." Now I say, "Okay." Well, I want to know who said something about whooping somebody's ass. What are you talking about? And then she got messaged, "I treated you good. I treated you like a sister, Simone. I treated that girl like a sister, Simone." When she was talking to Mel about her room, and she was mad about her room, that made me laugh. And especially earlier in the season, y'all know that that's the first thing that I ever watched on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that ever made me laugh. Okay, and that's 8 seasons into this show. When she said the trick, Trisha, not Trisha, but when she said Tish / Tisha, Tisha said, "Well, I've been working out with Trish because I want to get my body like us." And Mel and I said, "Well, you better get busy then." Oh my God. Oh my God.
And it's a sore spot for her
I'm
because
gonna cry because that's funny.
she done had surgery and she ain't been maintaining it.
Right.
That's the insult to injury. You did all them surgeries for you to be still wearing your clothes too small, sweetheart.
Right.
So
I mean, she looked good on the beach to me, but I understand what you guys are saying.
yeah, like but yeah, her clothes over the years, terrible.
She's not
But her head is inflated too.
Yeah.
Who now?
Yeah.
No,
Tisha.
Well, because Tisha, I really feel like I said earlier in our reviews, if they would have transitioned Mel out around season 5 and that season, Tisha would have been the queen bee.
Yep.
Chanel tried to clean it up. She said Tisha look good. She just need to size up.
Good point.
If we do a flashback to season 1, there's a huge difference. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Still, in my opinion, there's a huge difference. I'm not saying this for y'all. I'm saying it for me. She's still a beautiful woman.
I agree.
Well, she's beautiful. That's not the.
And I just want to say that.
Yeah, I agree.
For me,
I honestly think all of them on the cast they're really nice looking people. I think every last one of them are nice looking people. They can come up a lot higher though in that fashion department.
Fashion.
Well, I was gonna bring it up, but since we're talking about this, the people was calling Trisha Sideshow Bob on Twitter. Because she got a hair like this right now.
Yes. I see it. I ain't mad at that.
It was bad.
I don't need Trisha beat my ass because she probably can.
I doubt it.
She can't beat everybody ass on the internet.
But here, oh man, Marquez, I could probably take him.
Yeah.
Here, you got it, Diva. So in regards to this whole Judas and Jesus thing, y'all already said everything. That was the craziest thing that I think I've ever heard
Mm-hmm.
on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we heard some crazy shit. I get what she was trying to say, but I
Mm-hmm.
just don't think that you should compare yourself to anything regarding Jesus either. It's just not a good look. That's all I'm saying. Because what it does is it validates those, such as TKC, who's in our group chat, um, who think that you have a false sense of self importance, not self worth, but self importance. And those are two separate things. I wish people would understand that. Just because you have a strong sense of self worth, which everyone should either have or aspire to have, you can also have a false sense of self importance.
Agreed.
That we up here, we joke, baby, but I get what I got to say. I'm gonna say it. All right. Um. Now, I mean, because how bad does it have to be for Nell to be like, oh, hold up? You know what I mean? Like Nell is like booty liquor number one. You know what I'm saying?
Not booty.
I love Nell, but she do be licking Mel booty. She do. I understand that if he's gonna comment about it. No, she does not, because you know y'all get our comments and let us say she does not lick any booty. Show me where in the whole hey, you've never watched the show. Show me where she licked her booty. I've never seen her lick. I'm not going through all that episodes again. I've done it once. I'm not going back.
Yeah, that's a
Don't
lot.
ask me to. Don't ask me about no history because I can't give it to you, Diva. Just know I watched it. Mel says she is fine enough for Stormy. She changed her number after Sunny asked her about Stormy. She changed her number and they haven't really spoken since. Sunny asks if Mel feels that it's jealousy. Sunny,
Megamon.
Yeah.
go ahead. You almost about to replace Nell as booty liquor number one. You've been licking that lady booty for the last 2 to 3 episodes now, and I can very clearly distinguish between a genuine friendship, you know what I mean, and a booty liquor, and it's coming off like a booty liquor.
Oh my God.
I mean, she want to secure another season, so I guess.
That's her way of doing it.
But she got enough going on. She don't have to lick nobody booty right now. She got
Agreed.
enough going on.
Agreed.
And I'm not saying that because you know people will say, well, damn, Mel can't have no friends. Absolutely, I want everybody to have friends, but it's something that just feels like very lapdogish about it that I don't live for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which I know I've never really been here for this Mel and Stormy friendship, excuse me, Mel and Sunny friendship either, because I still feel, even though y'all cuss me out, I still feel that considering the way that Sunny acquired her marriage, it does go ahead and fall under the guidelines of things that Mel says that she would normally not stand for, and I'm not changing on that.
Right. Right.
So for me, it is interesting to see her befriend someone who somewhat represents the antithesis of what Mel stands on as far as her views on relationships are concerned.
But it's interesting, and I'm gonna call Mel out on this. In the beginning of the season, remember when we first met Sunny and Moses was when Carlos did the podcast, and they came out, and she said, "Yeah, I'm not for that. You know, Destiny is right." But since then, she said, "Fuck Destiny," and she cool with Sunny.
But I'd be confused at what happened, because why not keep that and be there and walk in that? Because you're absolutely like the very first episode, I'm thinking, well, maybe this is a path forward for them to be cordial. You know what I mean? And
I
to
think
have
something
fun.
happened. I think
And
something
it just
happened. Yeah,
something had to have happened during the season.
Yeah.
Supposedly it was the Destiny going on blogs, and Mel felt slighted by certain things that Destiny said, which I feel like this. If our friendship breaks down, you have your side, I have my side. And then somewhere in the middle is the truth. All lines are not going to cross the same, especially if both parties are hurt. And in this case, both parties were hurt. If both parties take ego out of it and allow the truth to reign, they really could get somewhere. But the only reason Destiny has a friendship with Martell over Mel is because he pays her the attention that Mel could not give her. That's the only that's just the, and Mel, I wouldn't want to be friends with you either if you talking to somebody who's harassing me. Like, so it's just a friendship that'll never be at this point. And but that's why Mel feels the way she feels towards Destiny, the F Destiny. That's why she feels that way. And I get it.
It's justified. Give me 1 second. How want to tell you do people in here? Hey y'all. Oh Lord Jesus.
Lord.
Oh Lord. Oh boy. Uh, read this comment for me, please, someone.
Very much so, but Shanita talking about watch Tisha when Mel being fake with Sunny to get at Destiny.
Well,
Agreed.
I would say this. Y'all need to watch Shanita because Shanita trying to take a check, baby. Shanita trying to get a peach. What do they have in Alabama? She's trying to get a steel chair. Isn't that what they hold the steel folding chairs in Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to get her a steel chair. So watch her because she's looking for a spot. All right. Alrighty. So Mel said that she was fine enough for Stormy. You know, she changed the number. They haven't spoken. Sunny asks if it's jealousy, and Mel says that people think they're going to come in into her circle that she brings them into and dethrone her as the HBIC and queen, as opposed to building their own throne and being a queen beside her. So she brought in Kimmy, she brought in Tisha, she brought in Destiny, she brought in
Tiffany,
Tiffany, she brought in Stormy, right? She brought in Linnell. Um, I guess you could say to a certain extent,
Sunny,
Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki, and Sunny.
We won't. Well, okay, I guess I'll throw Sunny in here.
No, I
Um,
mean, but that's who we first see her in the episode with of the
well,
cast.
But
well,
she came through Carlos.
She
yeah,
did. It's
I
both of
won't say
them.
that was the introduction through
Mm,
because we just said that she said she wanted to do with the girl at the beginning. So
right.
I wouldn't say that we were introduced to Stormy through Mel. So I'm not gonna
Right.
bring Sunny in that. But the rest of those ladies do, Tori B, you feel as if that they have gone and come in and tried to dethrone. First of all, let me ask you this: do you believe Mel is the queen in the HBIC? Second of all, do you feel like they have attempted to dethrone Mel if, as Mel says, that, you know, on her position as the queen and all that stuff? What do you think?
She is the HBIC, regardless of how much people hate her. It was her concept. She brought it to Carlos. You just basically said she introduced almost all of the people on the cast. Um, Even though the original idea for the show was vastly different and now it's following the drama, it
Mm-hmm.
was Mel's idea and not Mel's concept.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to just give her that.
Mm-hmm.
The other part is people coming for her throne. I would say so. I would say there are people who are desperate to keep their spot, especially when they were not on last season,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to pay a judgment to their ex-husband. And I stand on that. So Shorty is grasping at straws.
Oh my.
And that's me lightly tapping on that because I'll get in that ass later. But yes. Um, Tisha, Tisha has always kind of come from Mel. And I do feel like there's a little jealousy there. So whether y'all feel that or not, I feel like there's always been a little bit of jealousy from Tisha to Mel, but everybody else I don't believe is jealous of Mel. I'm not gonna go that far.
Mm-hmm.
She's the only one, and you know they call Destiny Pie Face. Um, so Pieface and Tish are the two that are trying to come for her throne.
Tish, as in Tisha, like
No,
Tisha.
that's what Nell called Tisha. She used to call it Tish. I was like, that's some shade. I was laughing and nobody peeped it. I said, until she admitted, we had a conversation, Tisha, about your name. There she was calling her Tish on Houston, that Houston trip. But I'll pass it on to D and hear your thoughts.
Of course, I don't think Mel is no HBIC because she's not genuine. When you run the girls, you run the girls. Okay. Mel has no control, and that's what drives her nuts. She loves for them to give her 100% of their loyalty, kiss her ass whenever it's convenient for her. And she's never gonna get it with these girls. Never, it's never gonna be that. For her in that moment, she was discussing Stormy, and I'm thinking, how that wouldn't even be a question to ask if she feels that Stormy is jealous of her. Mel wanted to do a video shoot at Stormy's home. Like Stormy,
Mel didn't say that. That was
the question that
Yeah.
Sonny raised, but it was about Stormy.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking, where is this coming?
But Sonny don't matter.
I mean, but that's what his question, was about. And so to me, it's like, to even make that analogy of the girls wanting to be on her throne, like, what? That girl got more than you. She living the life that you really want, and it's nothing to aspire to want that. But I just feel like don't get, it's the cockiness for me. But it's also the playful. I'm very humble, and you're not. Mel and Martell are one and the same, and it drives me nuts. She's not a girl's girl, and that proved it. And then what was the other part about what was the other question he asked? I know about that comment.
Is she the HBIC, and are the girls jealous of?
Yeah, I don't think. Now, I do agree. There initially was some jealousy with Tisha and Mel. I do agree with that. Definitely early on, but I don't think as of now. I think everybody is kind of surfing and cruising on their own, seeing how things are going, and just kind of waiting it out. But I don't see anyone jealous of her. For what?
I think when you say jealous, everybody thinks holistically. You can be jealous of certain aspects of people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
And no, Tisha may not be jealous of her situation of Mel being single or
right.
what have you. But I feel like she's jealous of the strong type of woman that she is.
Mm-hmm.
Whether y'all like it or not, I don't think y'all really think about how much Mel had to overcome to leave Martell and still make the money that she's making and doing and making the moves that she is. The only reason why their divorce was not prolonged is because Mel made the decision to dissolve those companies, so there was nothing to fight over.
Mm-hmm.
That was a boss move.
Agreed.
Because anybody would fight for companies that they built with their significant other. She said, "Oh no, we'll just dissolve it, no problem."
But I think that's the thing. I have a lot of sympathy with when it comes to that situation.
Right.
That's a whole nother nasty thing, where if I was to sing any praises of her, it would definitely be towards that.
Right.
But as far as the group with women, Mel is she. Why would you change your number and then not understand why your friend is offended that you changed your number. She wasn't in on you needed a break. What's wrong with telling your friend, hey, I need a break. So I'm gonna just dissolve everything on this end until I'm able to regroup. If we're friends, I can handle that. But you didn't tell me. And you did it twice. And see, that was a part of the conversation they were having at the beach, which is where the whole Stormy situation came up. She was explaining about how Stormy was offended. She had every right to be offended.
I agree
Friends
with that.
don't do that.
Right.
Like, and if I'm thinking you're my friend, what's wrong with giving me a heads up? So I just, when she does things like that, that's what makes me question her as a person.
Yeah, Mel is definitely lacking accountability in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think Stormy. There's nothing for Stormy to be jealous of from Mel.
Right. Right.
So but because it was a question that Sunny posed, I don't take it seriously. She doesn't know. She just got around the girls.
Right.
For you to ask a question like that. I just feel like in certain aspects, yes, y'all are. Y'all wish y'all were bosses like this. And Tisha, I don't care what Tisha. I would leave him. You wouldn't leave him. I'm sorry. And I think that part and the business part, she wish she was. She wish she could be like Mel. And she also aspires to be like Stormy, because we ain't forget what happened to the girls' hair care line. What happened?
Right. Exactly. I agree. She definitely
copied and paste that lady's
right.
policy from her website onto yours.
Yeah.
And now you saying you got, me and Stormy don't fuck with each other, but why? Because she called you out on your shit.
Yep.
And then you tried to say she can't like pills.
Right. And then allowing your husband to further insult. Like, let's be real.
And y'all let that slip by. Like, because Marcel was like calling Courtney a bitch.
Yeah.
And because you do hair care products, like that's the other thing that I really get annoyed about. It's a lot of misogyny, and misogyny comes from the women too.
Yeah, very true.
And nobody calls it out. But y'all like this catty shit. I don't.
Yeah. Because if I was around when this conversation was held, if I was Nell, hearing Mel say that, I would have checked her as my friend. But you got the pit bull over there. You ain't checking your friend for saying this. You loud about everybody being the ops, but why won't you call your friend out on, friend, did you really just compare yourself to Jesus? Like, are you serious? Is it that deep? Did I miss something? But
I was cringe. I was cringe on that.
Then she turned around and said that she wasn't meaning it that way. Mel did. This was a live that she did yesterday. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it blows me. Stand in what you say, and that be that. She blows me. She blows me. Stormy should have disrespected her husband, in my opinion, because why are you asking me for money when that was never the previous conversation before the show, the expo? Like, I would have disrespected him too, because why are you coming to me about $100? Like, I don't pay my bills. See what I'm saying? I
second that. That's not how you do business.
No.
And even Tisha knew he was wrong. That's why she ain't put herself in it.
Exactly.
So I don't even talk about that, because she had every right to call him a bitch.
She did. She really did.
You don't do business like that. Anything that costs money should have been documented as soon as they agreed to be a vendor at your event. This is somebody who used to work in PR. So, you just don't do that. So she's right. She's absolutely correct in that. I
don't know if we should go on or.
Yes. So I don't know what the next. I
think from there is when we went to Tisha and Destiny meeting at the house, because she left them early at the beach.
Yes, she did. She said she had to leave to meet up with Destiny. She wanted to come. go and meet her and let her know what she was walking into. Not only what she was walking into, but the accommodations that they will be living in. Okay. And I will set the stage for that. So, Tisha pours up a nice little drink. Destiny walks in with a shirt on with her mugshot,
So late.
which did not age well. We'll get to
No.
that later.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because the case was dismissed. So why not? Funny thing, child. So, interestingly enough, yes, and Tisha tells her, hey, so what's happening is this is our room. Okay. And she's like, what? So, Tisha gives her a tour and she's like, here's the closet. We all share a bathroom. And she was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And so that is what's happening. And then she says, what I didn't know when I invited you was that Sunny is here. And so, okay, Sunny is here. And she was like, well, I don't got to deal with nobody. I ain't got to speak to nobody. Cool. Well, there's some conversations that need to be had. And are you okay with having these conversations? Do you remember what exactly Destiny said?
Destiny wasn't interested in having a conversation. And I wouldn't have been either. They've already done it. So I didn't know why Tisha was trying to force that again. He's already done this.
So that's what I mean by ops. Because you're not respecting your friend's wishes. The plus one that you brought on the trip, you wasn't respecting her wishes. And you should have dropped it. But to me, she fanned the flames of it later on. But it just wasn't, to me.
I felt like she was producing.
Yeah.
She really was. Because she got it. I mean, we needed her to do it because that's what kept the show. Because it would have been it really was a boring show last Sunday. It wasn't that hype. It's that TV, that dinner is what made it. But outside of that, it wasn't nothing.
And Kimmy almost throwing her over the balcony. That was hilarious. No, yeah. But yes, so we go into that, and then it is the scene.
Yep,
the finale.
Yep.
And that in itself was. I'm mad that I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not happy that we leave off on this part.
It makes no sense.
You give us 2 episodes,
right?
Go on a hiatus.
Like, what's going on the back end? Because I don't think they thought it was going to be like this either.
Yeah, I was hoping we were going to get, the preview that they showed us, because I thought we was going to get Martell and Marceau getting into it. But we're not getting that to November, and we don't even get to finish the trip. How about that one?
Right.
That part of it was like, I was like, why are we not finishing the trip?
Yeah.
So that in itself, to me, was very, 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 very annoying. They're still filming. I mean, yes, because when did the DUIs for what's his name? That was like May. I think it was like May.
Definitely summertime.
Yeah, like May or June.
Yeah.
So my thing is, yes, we do know that they filmed at least up to probably June. But it's now September. I don't know. I just don't like that we went on a break for the Labor Day the holiday, and then you give us this and not give us,
Right.
at least give us the rest of the trip.
Right. I agree.
At
I
least at least finish off the trip and give us some more.
I
Like
agree.
this is, to me, this was, I didn't like the way they did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, their season is always long as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that on that.
Mm-hmm.
So D, do you want to start on the actual dinner scene?
Okay, so where do we start? Shanita, with her big self, is going around the table and they're discussing marriage. And she asked Mel, would she ever marry again? And Mel said no, which I don't blame her because you're still in the thick of it. It's been 3 years, and I recall being that way myself, so I totally get it. Then Trisha end up saying yes. And then she was like, well, and so now all eyes is on Trisha because that girl, you got to explain yourself again. And we're all going to still be confused every time you try to explain yourself because it's never clear. So Trisha goes into explaining about her boyfriend fiance situation. Shanita, of course, with her big self again. Wait, so you calling how you calling the kettle black, which was her giving a comparison between Tish Trisha having her opinion about Sunny and Destiny's situation. Um, and Trisha was right. It's not the same. It is nowhere near the same, and I could not understand outside of understanding. You don't like Trisha because Trisha likes Destiny, and Destiny is the number one op. I get it. But if you're going to be fair across the board, period. Because I recall Mel and Martell separating. Mel moved out. This is the first time they separated. Mel started dating. So, and they were still legally married. They separated to start the process of a divorce. So, you mean to tell me it was okay for her to do it and it's not okay for Trisha? Because that is exactly what she's doing. It's just taking longer for her to come out of, are you going to stay in this marriage or are you going to be with this man? So it's not the same as Sunny, the producer, now dating or married to the ex of Destiny. That's not the same. That's not the same. That's not the same. I don't know why they're trying to justify what Sunny is doing. It's weird. So once they get around that, of course, that gets things heated. I think Destiny and Tisha came in.
Let's, before we get to that, because that's the
Okay.
main event. How do you? Okay, how do you feel about Shanita and Trisha going at it?
I feel that Trisha stood up very well for herself and not allowing Shanita, big personality, to set the stage as a bully. She didn't allow her to overtalk her, even though that's what she was trying to do, just to defend something that's not the same. So I was glad that in that moment, for that reason, Trisha definitely gave it back and gave pushback to Sunny as well, because it's not the same.
Right. So Shanita did come off as a bully. We
Yeah.
don't know you. We really don't know you. And you asking all the girls to, share and discuss their personal business, and you judging them. Now,
Mhm.
I will say, Shanita does do too much.
Yes.
And it's just you're overdoing it.
Mhm.
I don't know. That might be her personality. I don't know. Y'all know her from other things. That's the first time
I didn't know her.
Right. I don't know. Y'all could let me know where else y'all know Shanita from. I don't even know if I
They
remember
say
her.
Football Wives. So I remember there being the Football Wives
Oh,
show,
I remember
Victoria
that name.
Pilar.
Okay.
I remember, but I never knew who she was until now. It's like, oh, girl. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would have been like, well, boo, what about you in the marriage? I would have been like, you questioning us. We
Exactly.
just got here. What about
Right,
you in
right,
your situation? So you're
right.
single. So what happened in your marriage? You know, and so we didn't get that. I don't even know nothing about the other young lady that Mel brought to.
Lauren. But I think that's good for Lauren that she didn't say anything because she didn't have to be in the mess because that's all they was bringing. Shanita did enough for both of them. She really
Right.
did. She
That's
really
absolutely correct. I
did.
agree with that. Trisha still is struggling to Trisha. She's still struggling for me. I'm gonna be honest to find her voice because I found it a little bit of a struggle with her trying. It's not the same, and that I was like, I get it, but shorty, I would not compare you and Sunny's situation. But what I will say is your situation is messy too.
It is very messy. It is very messy.
Before you go around telling people you engaged, you need to get a divorce or have some
Yep.
paperwork
Yep.
pending
Yep.
before you talk about, oh well, I'm looking to get married
Yeah.
again. You
Yeah.
sound foolish, and I
Yeah.
think to me, if you, I don't think she don't talk with confidence. So for
No.
me, she doesn't really like. She doesn't know how to present herself well or
Yeah.
speak her thoughts
Clearly.
clearly.
Yeah.
And so that's what really gets her in trouble
Yeah.
a lot of times. Cause it's
Yeah.
like, you know,
Right. Just spit it out, girl. We
right. And
wait.
so as much as she was mad, like, stop letting Shanita trip you up and say
Yeah.
what you need to say, girl, cause you coming off kind of
She did good considering she could have set that mute. And I did not want that for her because I was, first of all, thinking, why would you even say anything? I would have let that question pass me. Don't ask me that. Mm-mm.
yeah. So that was interesting. And then Shanita. She's
Oh,
Shanita. Wait, Shanita. Oh, she was.
I don't even remember that. But I do recall her talking about being on Atlanta Housewives years ago as a friend of the show. So it makes sense. She's a trip though. I don't like her. I don't like her.
Okay, all right, I get that. All right, so Shanita was one of Nini's bridesmaids. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you, TKC, because I had no idea. I didn't remember that. Um,
Sure out of
oh,
herself.
what? Oh, wow. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw a couple weeks ago that Trisha, Ken, and Marquez was beefing on IG.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it'd be too many shenanigans.
Right.
Um, everybody be going live and airing each other out, and it just fuels the mess.
Right.
And I don't know what to say about that. I haven't seen the DMs, and I ain't going, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you, like that situation, like we got two love triangles right
Yeah.
now
Yep.
on the show.
Yep.
And I'm just like, one is the woman who don't know if she coming or
Mm-hmm.
going,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is the ex producer with Destiny's ex boyfriend, and everybody's like, Destiny, let it go. They married, let it go.
I
And
don't understand how is it that okay, we're on a show. It's an obvious thing that we're going to discuss this on the show. So what do you mean let it go? They're on the show to discuss that. I don't get it. I think she gets that, yeah, they're together, but it does not change. They both liars. The timeline was not timelining uh, for as these receipts are concerned. So I just don't understand how is it that it's because it's destiny. She got to let it go. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm not a fan of destiny, but I understand in this case, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. She's not
Yeah.
wrong.
So Zoel said Shanita has some work done. That's why people don't recognize her.
Yeah, I saw the before and after photos of her, and I was like, but I don't like her either way. Not done, since done. She's trash. I don't like her. I don't like her. I wouldn't be friends with her at all because she's too much. And she's the type, everywhere you go, it's going to be something. She one of them. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and like I said, I still stand by. She look like a Muppet. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
agree. I agree. I
The
agree.
wig and everything. I'm just like, child, you went too far. This is a PSA. I need the girlies to stop getting on the table
Yeah. Yeah.
because y'all don't know what y'all going to look like in the next 10 years. And I mean, if we look at Kylie and the other girls, Kylie was on the cover of one of them magazines, and everybody's like, why she look a good 40? And she only like 23, 24 years old. It's not giving.
No.
And it's not worth it because a lot of y'all don't maintain it. We was talking
No.
about Tisha earlier. You
Yeah.
can't go get tummy tucks and all of this and not still go to the gym because you eating and eating, your eating ain't changing and you
Right.
ain't going to the gym. It's
Right.
the fat gonna settle back to where you didn't want it.
Right. I agree.
So that's my PSA. Lord, please let the surgery free the surgery from my people because y'all gotta stop. It's like they getting surgery in their 20s, and it's like, child, you ain't grown, your shit ain't settled yet. Relax. So that's all I have to say. She look like a Muppet. It is what it is. Okay. Now we could get to the main fight of the night. Well, the first one is Sunny versus Destiny. Do you want to discuss?
I want to ask, it appears understanding the analogy went over the panel's head. Kevin Reynolds, what analogy?
Which analogy? Oh, yeah. Oh, you a Shanita fan.
Oh, she's not a bully. Okay.
But what analogy are you referring to? Because the only analogy I know that we discussed was the one with Mel and Jesus. Mel talk about
Yeah.
Judas and Jesus.
And she tried to say that it was not the same as what Neil took it as, and I don't agree because why would you use it? So yeah, no,
Just stay away from any analogy with Jesus,
exactly.
because then it makes you look like you have a God complex or a superiority complex.
Right. And she does it a lot. She does it a lot. So, and Shanita, in my opinion, is a bully, but that's my opinion.
She did bulldoze the girls.
Yep, she did.
Because if I was sitting at a table of women and you somebody new to the group and I
Don't know you.
don't know you, who are
Hmm?
you to ask me a million and
Who
one
are you? You're literally setting up questions for people you don't know. Like they don't owe you know if they want to be married. Let somebody else ask that. Why are you directing this whole girl? Why are you here? Why? No. Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm not a fan either way. I never, if she was a football wife or whatever what kind of wife, I really don't care. The
Yeah.
surgery she invested in did not do her justice, and you
Right.
still got a ton of makeup on your face, and the wig is not giving, child. It's
Right.
giving Miss Piggy.
Right. 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 Yeah.
So, fan of Shanita or not, like I'm not even. I didn't come into this judging her because I don't even know her or remember her from
Right.
anything. And
Right.
I'm
Same
telling you,
here.
I'm not a fan. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't think I think her assessment of Tisha being an op was on point.
But they are all ops. They don't like Mel sitting at the same table with them. She don't care for them either. So it's like, how can you? It applies to everybody.
Yeah,
That's
I
that's my only gripe with when they do that. Stop singling out one side of it when it goes for all of them. Mel is the same way with them. Now, did she start it? She kind of did. Her and Martell was the HBIC on the show. Both of them, they was running it. They was in charge of the girls, and unfortunately, they got into the highlight of the show, so it just shifted the dynamics of everything. But I mean, here we are. Does that exclude her? No, she don't like them like that either. They
right.
cool.
Okay, let's get to the main. Like I said, the first fight.
Mhm.
So I don't remember everything that was said, but you can go into Suddy and Destiny.
Okay, so Destiny and Tisha arrived to the table, and Big C, she gonna bring it on out. She was like, "So, Destiny, I ain't seen you in a long time. Now, I thought you said you ain't know this girl, but you said very loud, I ain't seen you in a long time. I've heard Sunny side, and I'm just let you know that I'm on Sunny's side, but." Since there is another side, let me hear your side because I haven't heard your side of the story. And so Destiny gets into it with the receipts and her, as in Sunny, telling Destiny, I love you, sis. Like, so, apparently, I thought we were something that we were not. But why wouldn't I think this if you tell me, hey, sis, I love you, praying for you, hope things work out, like whatever. And so now I will give Big C this. She said, wait, you did? She was like, because I wouldn't tell nobody or call them sis if we're not in relationship. I don't just do that. Which I agree. You don't just
Yeah,
say that if there is no friendship. And it's okay. If it don't all friendships are not heavy friendships, in my opinion.
right.
Every friendship has its place. So getting started with that, which definitely got the conversation rolling. I noticed Shanita got very mute after that too. But from there, I think it was Destiny giving the timeline of receipt with she asked Sunny, so when did you and Moses make it official relationship?
Right.
And Sunny did not want to be forthcoming at all. She was like, 90 days. It took us 90 days to get married. And so she was like, okay, so when did you start the relationship? She had to ask the girl twice because you keep hollering about marriage. She talking about the relationship because that's where the timeline is off from theirs to y'all. So she finally tells her 90 days. I think she said in September.
Mel figured that part out.
Okay, which
So
was like September 9th or something.
she said from August, and they got married in
In
December
December.
9th.
Yes, they
And
exchanged
so,
numbers in August, is what.
right.
Yeah.
So then, that's when Mel says, well, 90 days. So that means y'all was in a relationship September 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mel's like, well, Destiny, when's the last time Moses text you? She said, till October.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Yeah. Yep.
And it
Yep.
was just like, wow. Then Sonny's Well, that got nothing to do with me. That's Moses.
Like, okay, but it's your husband.
So let's stop there because you have to also, I'm going to run back some of the things that Sunny has said over time.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny's timeline is a little ragged. Like they supposedly broke up in April. And then she said, but you love me till August. Now is the last time he texts you October. So I'm calling on both sides.
Okay.
So the timeline is changing too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Destiny fans, I'm holding everybody accountable because we know I don't like neither one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Destiny. Sunny's, they maintained July, August when he got the number. Because I heard July and August from them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They saw each other in St. Louis. He got her number.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were married in December.
Mm-hmm.
But what Sunny also said is, oh, he was just flying her out and hump on her, and he was talking to multiple women. So then you have Stormy say, the receipts are receipting.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny's running down the timeline. And everybody talk about, look at Moses, look at Moses. And she said, but I'm looking at Sunny like, you know that was in Destiny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you want that in you?
And you want that in you.
And that's the stuff I can't get jiggy with.
Mm-hmm.
Chase get mad at me when I talk about diseases.
Mm-hmm.
All y'all need tests.
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
And then she said they started IVF before they got married. Everybody forgot that.
I didn't. Because it's coming back up. I didn't. Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and don't forget, him and Destiny was trying to have a child as well. So
I'm going to say this. All of their asses is stupid.
Yeah. Well,
all their asses is stupid. Y'all fighting for everybody fighting to be right. That man married to that woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she just as stupid as the rest of them. Because she picked me.
Yep.
Okay? Because he was humping on everybody. But you are doing IVF with this man. You only know him for a short amount of time. He was dating multiple women. But yet he married you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As a woman, no.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Right.
And Sunny's one of those women that she's happy because she got the ring. I won. I'm the wife. Her favorite thing. I'm the wife. I'm the wife. I'm the wife. What are you winning, ma'am?
Well, they are also aiding in that. The HBIC and her minion, they are aiding in that, which is wrong. I don't care if I don't like you or not. I can still say what's right and what's wrong. And to me, that makes no sense. Okay, yeah, you have the ring, but you don't see how this make you look? First of all, I wouldn't be arguing over Moses because Moses is slow, okay? He's a nice looking guy, but I can't bring him anywhere to sit at a table with me. He would definitely be somebody that I would say, hey, keep this between you and I. Don't you tell nobody what we got going on, especially if you done been in and out of jail, sir. No.
That was another thing. When we learned that, I said, y'all fighting over men that have been in and out of jail.
Right.
I don't care if he's successful not or whatever.
Where's the success though?
And when he was locked up for however, what was it, 8 years? Yeah. You wasn't reading the book in that time. You was pumping iron, but not reading the book.
There you go.
And you don't know saint is not a word.
Right.
And you want to pass that on to your kid.
Exactly. Cause you're the wife. I'm the wife.
So Sunny is just giving desperate. And Destiny's fighting to be right. They talked about the friendship. Oh, she wasn't my friend. Fine. I mean, to be honest, it don't even matter at this point. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all was around each other outside of the show. Mm-hmm. So whether y'all were friends or not, you synced Destiny with that man. So you should have known better.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you synced him at her birthday dinner, the one you was invited to. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's my point.
And sat next to him at the table, according to Destiny. So you were well aware and you knew what you were doing and you plotted on it. You
Okay,
did.
Mega Mind, because you got a lot of mind. So we know
Yeah.
you was thinking for a while. You was plotting for a minute.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
So
Sean, I see your thing. Mel is all good with Sonny, but mad that people still talk to Martell. Yeah, yeah.
well,
The
I wouldn't compare the two. I would not compare the two.
I think it becomes comparable in the sense of wrong is wrong. They shouldn't, just like they shouldn't be friends with him because of how he does her. Why is it okay for you to be cool with Sonny? That,
Here's the thing. I done told y'all how I feel about that. Somebody got to introduce Sunny. Somebody got to bring her around. And to me, it had to be Mel. I'm not.
she definitely was the only one that would have been able to do it because
That's what I'm saying. So I
yeah.
don't even get into this whole. And I've said that. Y'all keep bringing that up. I'm going to tell you. Somebody had to introduce this woman to the group.
Yeah.
And since Mel brings everybody into the group,
yeah,
which we already listed, it had to be Mel.
mm-hmm.
So I don't even get into the little petty, like y'all mad at her about that. Somebody had to bring her into the fold, and it's usually Mel, and Mel did it.
Yeah.
Y'all not gonna put that on Mel. At the end of the day, this is still a reality show.
Yep. That is very true.
It is a reality show. Somebody got to introduce her. That's how it works.
Yep.
So who else was going to do it? It wasn't going to be Stormy. It wasn't going to be Destiny. It wasn't going to be Kimmy. It wasn't.
I don't know why she had lunch with her.
She only wanted to sell her house.
She really ain't that jiggy with Destiny either, truth be told. But I'm
right, because at first they was fighting because over LeBaric and the chickie.
Yep.
Okay.
Ain't that culture with her. So I'm
not gonna go. I told y'all I'm not gonna play semantics. It's a reality show. Somebody had to introduce her. So I'm not. Y'all can say I'm a millimeter all you want, but that's just the reality of it. Just like y'all argue about whether Mel has power over this show or not. We really don't know all of those details.
Right.
Just like y'all don't know the inner workings of how it works. That she had to introduce her, and y'all keep putting it on her. But it just is what it is. Oh, I don't like I said, I feel like Mel was being genuine when she said, yeah, like that Sunny shit was crazy. Right. But something clearly changed. Destiny and D already spoke on it, that Destiny might have said something outside of the show and it pissed her off. And that's when she said, fuck Destiny. Because before she wasn't even giving it the time of day, but she did speak on her. She said, I don't know what Destiny do. Right. But I mean, in this situation, it seemed like Sunny was wrong and gave her credit. So that's how I look into it. That's how I look at it, and that's that. I'm not going to go back and forth whether she was right to bring Sunny into the fold. Somebody had to. She's part of Destiny's storyline. If Sunny and Moses did not come here, Destiny would not have a spot on this show. How about that?
True. TKC? And I wish that she could just go ahead. You don't have to discuss your divorce. You don't. That's 3 years ago. That's late.
Oh, but it ain't over though.
But she can discuss what's going on with why is he taking you to court.
We'll talk about that when we get to Destiny and
we're
gonna get to it because I'm ready. But what I'm saying is, you're mad at Sunny. Sunny is the only reason Destiny is on this show this season. Let's be real here.
That's very true.
She was not on the show last year. She has nothing. And I mean nothing. What are we talking about? The only reason she's on the show is because of Sunny and Moses. They are her storyline.
Yep.
Okay. So, and here come TKC. Nah, D, I want to know why she got divorced. Okay. You really want to get into that?
I mean, it's old at this point, though.
No, but it is mysterious circumstances. We do know that he put a gag order on her, so she cannot
Right.
speak on him.
Right.
On top of that, she can't. Here's the thing, guys. Destiny cannot talk about that divorce because they are in court. She cannot speak on court proceedings.
Right. Which I hate that because it's happening. So it's like that gives her something to focus on, but unfortunately she can't. She apparently is not a hustler. Because if I was her, I would just try. It's a lot of things she could be showing.
So yes, I'm gonna get into that. So what I'm saying was, like things we don't really like to talk about everything that happens outside of the show because it's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Right, but without a doubt, Destiny would not be on this season if it wasn't for Sonny and Moses. That is the only reason she was brought back. She does not have a business. I don't know what happened with the candle line.
Right.
And
she got a spray line.
A what?
And she got a fragrance line.
Okay. Don't know what it is. Okay, we haven't heard of it.
She promoted on TikTok, I think.
Okay, so she's trying to be like Mel and Stormy. Anyway.
Definitely like Stormy. Not
okay.
Like
All right. No, because Melody is popular on TikTok too.
Not
the way Stormy is, but she needs to. She got to aspire to get to Mel's level before you can aspire to get to Stormy level. So I'm gonna just say that. All right.
Oh no.
All right. So yes. Anyway, let's get to the main event, and then I'm gonna drag Destiny because I know y'all going. Y'all there's some Team Destiny folks in the room tonight. So we're going to get into that. So, D.
I'm not a male hater, Kevin. I'm not a male fan, but I'm not a fan of anyone on the show. That's how I'm able to be objective on any of them that we discuss.
Is there a male hater? No, there's some male haters in the room, though.
In the room, but he said on the panel.
On the panel?
Yeah. I'm not a male hater. I'm not a fan.
Everybody, I don't have a favorite. I do like Stormy. Everybody else is just like whatever. I've already spoken that I used to like Kimmy, but Kimmy showed her ass. She's another person who participates in misogyny on the show, and so we can't hear you, child.
We still on the air or are we off air?
We're on the air, honey, and baby.
We're on the last part, honey.
Yeah.
Y'all, well, first of all, thank y'all for running this show. I ordered some groceries, and I went to go get them from the front door, and I turned around and locked myself out of the house.
Oh.
So I want to thank y'all for running this show. I want to thank everybody for watching, and let me go ahead and get this. Y'all keep going. I trust y'all. Just keep going. Okay. I will be back in like 2 or 3 minutes, but
okay. We was wondering. I said to Micio, check. I did because we heard you banging, and I was like, I don't know.
I'm trying to get in my house.
No, I get it. We didn't know though. I was like, did somebody murder him? I don't know.
If somebody murdered me, y'all still on the damn. Y'all still.
Well, how would we know?
We talk about it later. We talk about it because now I'm finna get mad. No, okay. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Oh my God.
So there you go. There's the update. So I used to be a Kimmy fan. Like I said, the only other person I like right now is Stormy. So that clears that up. But let's get to the last thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, D. Give it to them.
Oh, this yours. This the finale you've been waiting on.
I'm trying to. All right, correct me if I forget or whatever.
I got you.
Who started it? Who the one? Oh no, that was Tisha. Yeah. Here we go. So Tisha takes it upon now. All right, so let me set the stage. There was a heated exchange between Sunny and Destiny over the timeline and the receipts of Sunny and Moses' relationship when they started and all that. So the temperature was already high.
Yep.
Tisha took it upon herself to say, "Oh, we got to talk about what was said last night." Because we got to have this conversation between Mel and Destiny, because Mel said, "Fuck Destiny" last night. Now, at this point, we, Kimmy done set the stage. Kimmy like, Tisha got to read the room. She bugging right now. This was not the time to have a conversation about Mel and Destiny. And you start out by telling the girl, she said, "Fuck Destiny."
Yeah. Yeah.
And Destiny was like, "Wow." Can you remind me what Mel said after that?
Initially, Mel said that when Tisha started the conversation about the two of them talking, Mel was like, "Well, I really don't feel a reason to rehash anything because we've already, talked about this, and it's been years ago," which I understood that. Plus, Destiny had already said she had no interest in them talking, like she could be cordial with everybody. So from there, when Mel said that, Tisha said, "Well, I just wanted to be sure because last night, you made the statement of F Destiny." And Destiny was shocked, even though I was lost as to why she was shocked, because, girl, Tisha just told you this at this house. So you ain't hurt, but I like the theatrics you putting on, okay? Because that's all she was doing in that moment. Now, this is when she pissed me off. I don't like, be you, okay? So Mel said, Destiny said, "Well, why was it a F-U, Destiny?" And then that's when the ball started rolling with Mel, given the timeline of her events of why she was offended with Destiny.
Right. So, one of the flashbacks was of Mel's single release party, and Destiny running behind her was like, "But Mel, I don't have a village," and that's what Chase was referring to. Of
speaking out of turn.
Yeah,
like
that wasn't the time or the place
for
you. So to me, it looks like Destiny cannot be happy for her friend,
right?
Show up for her friend. And what I will say, in the words of Lotto, brokey, because Mel paid your utilities,
right?
Okay, so Mel was a friend to you. And let's not forget, at some point, Sunny says she gave her money.
Yeah, she did.
And
that's how I know they were friends.
Right. And Destiny admitted that Moses sent her money too.
Right.
Brokey.
But I mean, he should have.
I'm not saying that, but this all ties in to what I'm getting her ass about. Okay. All right. So I just want to clear that up. Brokey.
Okay.
So, all right. So, can you elaborate on what happens? All right. So the flashback shows, because the producers gonna produce. We went to flashbacks of what Mel was referring to. You wasn't meeting me halfway as a friend. You did things that, as a friend, I don't consider my friend should be doing.
Right.
Cool. All right. What was the next thing after that?
The next flash was they were having a discussion at a table, and Destiny cut her off in the middle of her talking.
Oh yeah, the Taco Tuesday thing.
Yes.
And then it was too aggressive. Yes.
Yeah. And then Mel said of how she would be on the phone with her crying her eyes out, talking about, what was going on between her and Martell. And then Destiny would say, "Oh, girl, I'm gonna call you back because Martell calling me, which is like, girl, what? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So Destiny was not a great friend to Mel. We
No.
agree with that?
Yes, we agree.
Okay. Then Destiny responds with, because I don't remember.
It was she didn't know that Mel felt this way, basically. uh she hadn't had the chance to, had they had that discussion, then she would have known, why things happened the way that they did. um I personally don't understand, and this is me. If my friend is clearly having an issue with me where they are withdrawn from me, I am the friend that is going to go to the friend to fix it. Let's figure out how to fix it. Now, Destiny never did that to Mel. So I do agree. Mel has every right to feel how she feels towards Destiny. Make no, and I am not a Mel fan, but make no mistake about it. Everything surrounding that's I wouldn't want no girl like that around me. You don't know how to be a friend.
Okay.
You're disloyal in my face.
So what I'm going to say is, because everybody has a bad memory. I mean, I do too. But here's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
The reunion in which they
Mm-hmm.
did almost talk about it,
They
Destiny
did flash to that.
was an op.
Mm-hmm.
And Mel exposed that she heard Destiny talking shit about her,
Mm-hmm.
talking shit about Mel in that hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a friend of mine.
I'm
Right.
so
You
proud of
know I
y'all.
don't get along with Tisha,
Right. Right.
and you're
Right.
talking shit about me, and I heard you.
Right.
Everybody loves to forget that part.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm going to be honest with you, that is when Mel started ghosting people in the cast. I think
Yeah.
she got to a point where she couldn't trust nobody because she feels like once people get on that show, they show their true colors. And Destiny
Mm-hmm.
was the first person to really, maybe not the first, but was one of the main people. She was really close with
Tisha
that.
was the first person,
Yeah, it was Tisha. You're right. Destiny
but
was the second.
QT has a
damn.
great point. Then posting her kids, when Mel can't post her own kids. That was another thing that was pointed
Oh,
out.
yeah. Yeah.
That she posted the
So what?
mistress.
Why can't she post her children? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Martell, that's in their court order. The
Yeah.
kids can't be on social media.
So she posted the children with coleslaw in the thing.
Yes,
Well,
Destiny
y'all know
did.
how I feel about Destiny, but I don't know if y'all know, but
I
I
know
ain't
we
rocking
running
with it.
down what
Now
happened.
she
Yeah.
made a good point with, I wouldn't have posted it. And it don't take no outsiders for you to realize the girl is in the picture. It does not. So I'm not flying off with the excuse that she gave. However, this is his life with this girl. And she's chosen her side. So what is she supposed to do in that case? You know what I'm saying? She's not friends with
Well,
me.
here's what you should do when you choose your side.
She
You have
chose
to. Well, that's what I'm saying. Now you got to recognize what that comes with
me. I
and what
agree.
that looks like. And
Mhm.
I honestly do think there's definitely a part of her, that misses that friendship. You can hear it in her voice. She misses that
Mhm.
friendship.
Mhm.
But she did not choose, right? Or she chose. She just didn't choose Mel.
Mhm.
So now that's what it is. And then Mel has to realize as well that, hey, this girl is not my friend. If this is what I say I need in my friendships, she has chosen Martell, even though she maintains that she did not choose. She simply didn't choose. But for some people, not choosing is choosing. You know what I
It's
mean?
true. Yeah. Mhm.
So I think that, even though Mel is legitimate in her gripe that, I can't post my children, I guess you guys are saying, and I can't post my children and you post them. I don't
Mhm.
even fuck with you and you posting my children, but then you posting my children with
Mhm.
Martell's mistress who caused me so much pain. So
Mhm.
I think, I agree. I mean, it is what it is. But Mel has to understand too that that is what that comes with as well. It is now asinine and far fetched for me to
Expect.
think that to have those expectations that you won't do that
Mhm.
if it's fuck you and we don't fuck with each other. So
Right.
then there's no loyalty there. There's nothing there to make it appear as if it's something that other than it's not. And it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me just get on a couple of things really quickly. First of all, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all, the Divas, for running this show. I appreciate you. Demesia, I appreciate you. Y'all, I turned around. I put it on mute real quick. I'm going to run and get my groceries. They're going to do it. Boop, 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 boop. I turned around. Couldn't get in the house. Tried to break into the house, as y'all heard. That didn't work. So I ended up going next door to call to my neighbor. And, I'm just being transparent. My neighbor is white. And he doesn't know me like that. He knows my mom, of course. He doesn't know me. You know what I mean? So I brought something over there with me, not like but like the trash can to be like, I'm bringing, you know what I'm saying? Something over there with me that could identify myself because my mom thought that we had accidentally gotten the trash bins mixed up. So she told me to bring it over there to him, and he had brought it back, right? So it was like he brought it back because it's not his, right? So I brought that over there with me today so I can identify myself to him because before I walked over there, I just went like this and was like, Lord, please don't let the people shoot me. You know what I mean? So I went over to my white neighbor. I asked him, could I use the phone? And he was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I'm at the house and I almost cried. And I called my aunt. And my aunt is 70. She has a spare key. She's 70. And so she stays literally 8 minutes away. But because she's 70, it took her 20 minutes to get here. So I'm just outside waiting, and then I'm on the phone telling her I just need you to come. Well, what happened? I will tell you when you get it. Well, why did not that happen? I'll tell you when you get it. So that whole thing. So I just want to say, first of all, thank y'all, thank everybody. We like almost 100 strong, we 9 strong, whatever we is. Thank y'all everywhere. Let me say this. I just want to go back really quickly. The rest of the episode is irrelevant to me, but I did want to just say my piece really quickly on the whole Destiny and Sunny thing. I think it's a lot of coloring up on a lot of sides. I think that Destiny is kind of coloring up a bit the friendship portion of it. However, when the text message read, "Oh, I love you and miss you too, sis," you know what I mean? Shanita had a fabulous point that I don't say I love you if I don't love you. You know what I mean? So there was some sort of bond that transcended a employee and an employer, or like a producer and a talent. There was love because of what Destiny was going through at the time that lady was her producer, right? So when that comes to that, that's how I feel about that. I also feel that um, Sunny knew exactly what she was wanting with Moses. So, as far as that is concerned, I am on team Destiny. I think that Sunny sought him out, and she just comes off single white female-ish, a little wide-eyed and crazy, a little she wanted that man. That's what she seen. That's what she wanted, and that's what she ended up getting. And I want Destiny to get to the point to where she could be one man's trash is another man's treasure. If you got a fine man that you say is so fine and it's so this and that, y'all have now had the conversation in front of the ladies. I don't want to hear about it much more between those two until the reunion again.
Exactly.
Um,
And we
one
don't even
man's
have
trash.
to hear it for
Huh?
what? Well, I said, and we don't even have to hear it then for what?
Well, but
You
we're gonna have to
married.
hear it at the reunion. I'll be realistic. They can bring it up at the reunion. We're gonna have to hear it again. But one man's trash is another man's treasure, and so therefore, you know, let it go. You got a new man that's fine and all this stuff.
No,
Be
she
fine
don't.
with your new man, huh?
No, she don't.
How do you know?
She's she said it on live. And she said she was dating Lance, which is Nell's son. And then a couple weeks later, which was the other day, when she was with Tisha, she said she was single. Now,
So,
what
but
she
at the time of filming that episode, she said she had a fine man. Okay.
And she
At the time
definitely
of
looked down
filming.
at Nail because I said, "Ooh,
Well, I want to know, by the way, who the hell
didn't
was in
you
the
like
background
Lance?
when they were going back and forth? You know, I got the ring, but you got the hardware, but you ain't got the heartstrings and all that stuff. Somebody came in the background and come up, ooh, ooh, ooh. I was like, who the fuck is that? This is where Housewives and other shows kind of,
uh-huh."
because they would have kept putting the camera on, ooh, you would have got it too. You would have got cussed out too for talking about oops. Because I said, man, what the fuck is that now? Ooping? Like, who is ooping? Did you hear that too?
Yep.
You might have a hard one. She said, well, we don't share no ding-a-ling because he's mine now. Oh, well, you may have a hard one, but you don't have the heartstrings. Ooh. Open. I thought it was hilarious. See, I told you I find the funny stuff great. Anyway, so there is that. Whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop 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 whoop. Shanita Foster.
Oh, yeah, we talked about her.
Let me just say this really quickly, and y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say. Y'all not gonna like it. I do hate that when a new person come in the group. I have a friend group, and there's a new person that came in that friend group was doing the Shanita Foster, doing Team Too Much. I cussed them out. So I don't like that. However, in the context of reality television, Shanita Foster doing what? Remember when I said before I got locked out? Stormy is not clocked in. She wiping down the same area and ain't doing nothing. Kimmy not clocked in. The girls, Kimmy, the friend of the show, the girls not clocked in. Shanita doing y'all job.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
why we
why,
ain't
and
like
you know
it.
what? Huh?
That's why we ain't like it. Girl, hush and let them do it.
Well, ain't nobody else doing it. And I think that Tisha, like I said earlier, if it was anybody else that could have been positioned to be the center of the show, it would have been Tisha, because
Yep.
Tisha woke up that next morning and said, this lady is outclassing us.
Yep.
And she came in there and said, well, bitch, I thought you said fuck Destiny. Mm-hmm. I said, that. How you clock in? Oh, no, you ain't good, man. Because yesterday you said fuck Destiny. And so how everybody feel about them personally, individually, and what they contributed, what they did, I understand that. But I'm just talking about from a pure, like, we watch these shows
Yeah.
standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Shanita Foster clocked in.
You did.
And I'm going to give Tisha her G's too.
You
Her
did.
G's too, because Tisha clocked, right? Because it could have easily been ended there, right? When
Right.
Mel said, y'all came in positive, so I'm
Mhm.
good, everybody good. Tisha said, tap. You said fuck up yesterday, so is y'all good or what?
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about, man.
Yep.
Give us a level. Let me tell you something.
But
I'm
Chase, I'm
about
gonna bring
ready to
up this
say,
point. I
huh?
want you what because me and
Well,
D
you ain't
had
talked the whole 30. You ain't talked the whole 30 minutes. I was like that.
no, we
Yeah,
talked
we
Yes,
about
you
we
did.
was doing
You
it.
when I asked you, you ain't talked the whole 30 minutes. I was like that. I can't talk for 5-10 minutes.
no, I want to get your take on one part.
Well,
Jesus.
no, because it ain't how you say it. You no, well, no. That's how you just.
Before you get there, what I'm saying is
No.
would Destiny be back on this season if Sonny and Moses was not on this season?
Probably not. Y'all say she had her life, and that's why she was so willing to do it. Even though she don't really want to do this, she doing it because I believe that at her last reunion, it was Kimmy and the fans saying she has her life. She doesn't show what's going on. So if she does not want to film and clock in, why is she here?
Yeah.
Right. So I don't
Yeah.
think I don't feel she would have been back if it wasn't for this salacious storyline with Stormy. Very clearly, it was exposed in
Mhm.
this whole episode. But at the end of the episode, it was exposed, at least to me, based off of the questioning and the text messages and all this stuff, that Sonny definitely plotted to get Moses. She
Yeah.
wanted him, and so she felt like, and you know what I really feel like it really was? She won't be able to admit it because it would take an honest person to admit it. Some sneaky ass bullshit. They were potentially becoming friends and potentially getting closer outside of the show, but in order to make herself feel better and in order to make herself not look as bad for going after Moses the way she did, she intentionally stopped that relationship with Destiny to get Moses.
Yep. Because why would you give her money?
She said Destiny also said at the table, I almost forgot, that Sonny was supposed to manage her music career.
That's
And that's
exactly what she
what Stormy
said.
said, oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. And you notice when she said that, Sonny said absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Now, I
Exactly.
don't have to be your friend to be your manager, but I do have a significant interest out on into you.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to admit that.
Yep.
So when people say you sold that lady man, or you plotted on that lady man, or you did this and you did that, you did it.
You did it. You did
I
it.
ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You
Yep.
did it. And
You
what I'm
did.
more so disappointed in, and I don't want to say that she did this, but Mel was like, well, the timeline is when December. I know you're not finna sit your mouth and fix your mouth to make no excuse for her.
She didn't.
I thought she was.
Me too.
And when she
But
said, I
she
said, oh,
definitely
thank God,
didn't.
because I was going
She
to be up
didn't.
fucking set. I'm so
She
glad she
didn't.
didn't do that because it sounded
Yeah.
like, and I said, oh, okay, all right, okay.
Yep.
I'm going to say, I know Mel lying. And I also wanted to go ahead and say, Trisha.
We got in that ass.
Okay, well, I'm finna to next too. Because Trisha, just because you didn't go out there and comment on the situation don't mean yours ain't fucked up.
Right. That's
So
what we said.
they're not the same, but
No.
technically, are you dating them, somebody and all that stuff? Yeah. Now, what I will say is I honestly don't see nothing wrong if it was as cut and dry as she's making it seem at this table.
Right.
But we all know that it is not.
Right.
We all know that man was trying to talk to her for years before they got together.
Yeah.
And we decided to the gym. We turned around, and then she went to Martell's house, but they ain't did nothing. They talked about the children, and she went, but she kept going over there. She didn't keep going over there for nothing.
Right. Right.
So you cannot be trusted. You are a liar.
Yeah.
The truth ain't in you. And I personally do not see anything wrong with dating dating while you're separated.
Right.
Because you're separated. You don't know whether or not you're going to get back together. You're not divorced, but you're not together. You're separated. So I personally don't see anything wrong with that. But she certainly I feel like she most certainly deserved to come into question. Now, the problem that I have with this, as much as everyone else does, is that Shanita was doing the questioning, but Shanita trying to get a check. And if you are sitting around out like a bump on a log and letting her do it, you don't want yours. Now, where we at?
That's
That's
what
I want to catch up.
I said, how they all let her just run the show right
She did it. But guess what? The shit needed to be ran.
Yeah.
The shit needed. Mel ain't gonna do it no more. Cause Mel say every time she try to do something, y'all call her all types of names.
Well,
I'll be mad at Mel. So Mel said she ain't gonna do it. Keisha, bless her heart. This is the first time I felt like she done got it right.
Yeah. Agreed.
Out of all 8 seasons, she just not learning how to do it. Kimmy done clocked out. I don't even know what the hell going on with her. Stormy ain't clocked in. Trisha don't have the range. Nell said she gonna shut the hell up because she tried to fight everybody last night, which makes sense. All right. You clocked in yet? Okay, all right. You'll be off today. I give you that. But everybody else ain't no excuse. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you need to be worried about, and we need to just like look at it also from this lens as well, that a stranger could come in, get mic'd up, clock in, and steal your spotlight.
Right.
I'm so proud of Tisha. I never thought I'd say this a damn time. I am so proud of Tisha.
Me too.
It was messy. It was unnecessary. It was wrong. But let me tell you something. And then Kimmy said it in confessional. Kimmy, you're not clocked in because you should have said right there in the moment, what is the point of this?
Right.
Y'all, what's going on with the girls? Next season, I need some girls going. I need some new ones. Okay, where we at? Go ahead. Y'all ain't got like nothing. I'm saying I got locked out of the house. I'm mad as hell. Okay.
We at the last part. We didn't get into the other half of what Destiny and Mel said, which is the respectful cheating and all that.
That was a lie.
Yeah, definitely.
Destiny
lied. No, the people say, and I understand that. Why is it a lie? Go ahead, y'all explain. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck what them
because I'm a millimeter, so don't let me explain it.
I don't give a fuck what them people saying, because when you say stuff like that, you spoke matter of factly as if you had evidence. And then at the end, she said, "That's what I perceived it to be."
Yes.
So therefore, you are talking about. You should have said, "I felt as if."
Yep.
You said you were. So that is speaking matter of fact. For that, Destiny, you lost me, Diva. You are trying to make new.
Bang.
Mel said these things from season 1, but you don't have proof. You just have the footage for some shit that you weren't even there for. Don't you know? You weren't even there on camera for, number 1. And number 2, you perceive it to be. Perception is not always reality. Now, I don't know whether she was coaching that girl up or not. Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't. But what I was presented with was not facts. It was an opinion. Go ahead, B. And that's why I'm not here for it.
Yeah, I'm not here for it either. Destiny definitely was lying, and I thought that was very disheartening for her to say, as a woman, first and foremost, you're gone through divorce, you're still in a legal battle with a man who takes you to court as soon as you sneeze. So, what sense does it make for you to say that that lady coached that girl who we saw be harassed on the show? The girl called during filming, and it was her when Martell was supposed to have a whole new phone number. Like, you can't say that lady coached her. I don't believe that lady coached her. I really don't. I don't never see no woman coaching nobody. What her point was in that statement that she made was she shouldn't be calling me. Why does she have you? Since you doing it, you need to get her, because why is she contacting me? That's between y'all. That don't mean I want you out here doing it, but it's just the principle in she don't even have enough respect for you to be contacting me.
Because listen to me. What kind of world D and Toy B and the people in the group chat, hey, everybody watching me on 100, what kind of fucking world do you live in that you think you could sleep with my motherfucking man and call me and cry about him?
Right.
Bitch, what?
Right.
I don't know what they got going on. Let me tell you, I don't know what's going on in the house. I don't know what they got going on. I do not know if I believe Destiny or I don't believe Destiny. What I'm saying is, for me, that was not proof. You spoke matter of fact, and then at the end, you was like, well, my perception was,
right.
Because you're going to put that out there now.
Yeah.
So you got proof that I did, or you need to shut the hell up.
Yep.
The burden of proof, because you brought that accusation, is not on me, it's on you to prove it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. You know what I'm saying, Torby?
Yes. Are y'all ready for what I got to say?
Come on, spit this bullshit.
Did y'all mention we didn't mention the confessional when Destiny says she could have had Martell and.
Well, we're gonna get. Let's do this because you brought stuff first.
All right, let me get to my point.
Yes.
Okay. Destiny has always been a liar. She needs this show. She has no sustainable income coming in. Her husband has found her in contempt. This is not gossip. I have seen the court documents. Okay? She owes LeBaric $19,000.
What does it have to do with the girl respectfully cheating?
I'm going to tell you. Okay? She has to stay on this show. She has no sustainable income. So she has to come from Mel so she can have a seat next season to come back to. Okay?
So what you're saying is, because her finances may allegedly be in dire straits.
It ain't alleged.
Well, it's alleged because I'm not getting sued.
Okay, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Her name's Tori B. Don't come because I said alleged.
Okay. Allegedly, but it's in
because
court.
Her finances are allegedly in dire strait that she's willing to make up anything.
You need me to run down the finances? Allegedly, there are liens on the house due to Destiny's debt. She was not supposed to accrue any debt or any liens because eventually they were supposed to sell the marital home. This is why she is not divorced, because she is in violation of her divorce decree. I'm not even going to get into the other stuff about what she's doing with that kid.
Thank you.
Right. And so she's supposed to sell a house. She will not allow them to sell the house. She keeps removing the for sale sign. There's liens, which she was not supposed to do. She was not.
It's allegedly up on the screen.
Allegedly.
About.
Allegedly. Even though it's in court documents.
I'm not reading them. I don't care.
Okay.
That's what we have you here for, and we appreciate you.
Okay. And she wasn't paying her mortgage fully.
But that is not. Has that been solidified as fact? Just because?
Yes, it is.
By who?
LeBaric and his lawyer.
LeBaric is like.
Yes, they're in court proceedings.
But that doesn't mean that it's fact.
But she owes him It's on the court document. So
I can write a court document about you talking about this, and would it be a fact? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get what,
just because he says that it makes it true.
No,
but
that's
they have proof. They have proof of it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
I'm
They
gonna go
have.
on. You gotta bring me
Oh, I'm
proof.
sorry. They have proof of this. Okay.
Allegedly. It's alleged. Thank you,
Allegedly, it's
Demetria, because
still
I don't know
under
what
there.
the hell's going on.
Okay.
Lord,
Now,
you make me take
Chase,
up for this, and I
remember
can't
when
believe
you
it.
did your interview with Portia and Yandy in Atlanta,
Yes.
and you said Destiny showed up, but you didn't get to see her because she showed up late?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it true? A couple of days later, she was just in the slammer. That was her second arrest.
I don't know, because I told you I don't do the streets in Huntsville. So is that what
Okay,
happened?
that was the
I know she
same
got
time.
arrested, but is that around the same time?
Yes, it was. She just was fresh
Oh
out the
yeah, it
slammer.
was because I didn't get to, and I would have loved to interview her.
Right, she was fresh out the slammer.
Her and Yandy had the same PR.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
right, but she's trying to hang with the girlies, and she's not that. You're not, honey.
That's what a good PR does is put you in the room with people.
Yeah, but you paying PR but can't pay your mortgage. That's very
Okay, all
interesting.
right. Allegedly. Okay. Anyway, okay. What else we got next? She running that.
Okay, so she needs to solidify her spot on this show. Unfortunately, I'm not buying it, and
Is she running it?
Unless Moses and Sonny are going to be on next season, there's no reason for Destiny to come back. And I still don't want to hear about Moses and Sonny no more after this.
I don't
In regards to Destiny, because it's dead. We done beat a dead horse. But like I said, they are the reason why she's back on the show this season. So I don't know. But good luck on the music career and the fragrances you said that we ain't see. Okay. So Destiny is lying and she's desperate to stay on the show because, like I said, she has no income. So next caller on Destiny. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Well, Destiny said that she could have had Martell and Mel both at the same time. Is she insinuating that they wanted to have a threesome with her or bring her into
Yes, she
the
did.
room?
I'm sorry. Sean, we cleared this up in the beginning. The first mugshot, that was the case that got dismissed. She got rearrested in May and she's
Here's
dealing
when
with
I
this.
did the interview.
Yes. So sorry. This is she got arrested for the second
So
time.
So sorry. Are you excited about it? What's going on with you? Let
No,
me. You
I'm
know
just
what?
tired. Where's
Thank you
TKC?
so much. Let me get my show back. You in my show damn mind today. Thank you so much for everything you have done. Um,
TKC.
but let's just open the phones up. Did anybody have anything they want to say about the threesome? Did anybody have anything they want to say about Destiny getting a hot seat and trying to fight that girl?
Yeah, I didn't understand her standing up because I thought that was a bit much. But do I believe about her possibly can sleep with Mel? No. I don't know why it's like, stick to the script of truth. You will always win. Cut
You
it
know
out.
what? Let me say this, D. After finding out that the Real Housewives of Atlanta went up with a bunch of lesbians, I don't know what people do no more.
Well, Mel
But
said
maybe
that
she ain't lying. I don't know.
Mel said that it's not true. I
Okay.
actually believe
All right.
her because I mean, I would you can tell when somebody done been on that side of the tracks. And
Well, she say that Destiny was pulling stuff out her big fat ugly ass. So,
Yeah,
baby, it's gonna be a showdown at this reunion. I don't even
yes,
need the second half of the season. Give me to the reunion.
we talked about that. Yeah, it's giving desperation. You really pull something out your
When you
ass.
say we talked, after I say something, you say we talked about that. That mean like move on.
No. I'm just saying we did touch on it. That
Oh, I'm just that. No, I'm asking so I can be clear.
no. So if you do want to discuss it, you could lend your opinion.
I just thank you. I just did.
I gotta give him hell because he was calling me a millimeter. Like
Who? Called you one.
I didn't even need to come to Mel's defense in that part because y'all nailed it. I was like,
yeah.
You are a millimeter. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not a millimeter. I just
Oh,
don't.
please. Own it. It's okay.
No,
I'm glad
she's
we have
not my
Somebody
representation on the
favorite.
broadcast.
She's
We
not
have
my
Somebody-
favorite.
representation on the broadcast panel, so I like that.
Somebody
According to
thinks
y'all,
that I'm
I'm
a hater of Mel.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
We had a commenter that said that I was a hater of Mel. I don't hate Mel. I
You're
don't
never
hate
gonna
any
win.
of them.
You're not gonna win. You're
No.
gonna upset one side or the other. So it doesn't.
Oh, if you go against Mel, you're done.
Not
Well, we
this
do
weekend.
have you guys. Excuse me, we do have a caller. This is the first time I believe that she's called in. Hey, Juanita, how are you? Thank you for calling.
Hi. No, actually, this is the second time. I was here before. Hi, how are
Juanita,
you?
your name wasn't Juanita.
It was QT, but you saying my
Okay, thank
government
you.
name all
Okay.
loud. I did not realize my government name was going to show up on here.
You want me to take you down there so you can fix it, or it's too late?
I
You
had
want to fix it,
shortened
or you
it.
good?
It is. It's fine. It is what it is.
Okay, well, thank you for calling back, QT. We
If
appreciate
anybody
you.
try to look me up and start messing with me, please be careful. Don't do
Oh
it.
yeah, because
'Cause
QT
that's
called
what
up
I'm
here
gonna
the
say.
other weekend was cussing and fussing, so I don't think y'all want to.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
What you got, QT?
Um, so I thought this was I saw clips. I thought it was a good episode. I do
Hmm.
feel like I do agree where you said that Tisha and Shanita were kind of directing the conversation. You know, some of the other ladies clocked in here and there to ask questions about what was going on with Sunny. I don't agree with Sunny, but I do think that both her and Destiny looking a fool over this dude that don't even seem worth it. I just have a problem with that.
Yeah,
I'm like, what in the world?
he must have a
Um,
ding-a-ling of gold. That's all I got, QT.
there is no peen that's worth all of that. Not
It
at
ain't.
all.
There's a couple,
Not at
but go
all.
ahead.
And listen, I love my husband. My husband, I'm a widow. I love my
Um,
husband. But
Oh,
my husband could not, if my husband was acting a fool like this, I would not be, he'd be for the streets. So, Sunny need to pipe down. I understand she got the ring, but she need to pipe down. 'Cause girl, it ain't looking good for you. Even though I'm not a Destiny fan, but it's Sunny, you can't defend that girl. But
right.
anyway, um, as far as Destiny and Melody, I think that they both were hurt. I think they're both at fault for the breakdown of their relationship. They both played their own little parts. But I really find it hilarious that Destiny is now talking about her friends choosing a side. But when Mel was her friend and
mhm.
asked her to choose a side, she was like, that's childish and I don't have to choose sides. But now you want her to choose sides. Same thing with Tisha.
She
Tisha
did say
wants people
that.
to choose sides, but when Melody asked what side are y'all on, y'all couldn't pick a side. I think it's real funny how they like to do that. And they like to be like, oh, Mel, you being unreasonable. But when the tables are turned, y'all want people to choose you and ride for you. And I think
Mhm.
that's funny. And I think that's a major issue Mel has with these people. And that's what she's been bringing up this season with them, period. And I'm okay with that because it should be addressed. These are my grievances with y'all. Don't
Yeah.
play in my face,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other thing is Destiny bringing up the respectful cheating. Now I'm gonna say this, as I have been a wife.
Mhm.
If I am going to find out you cheating and I decide to call the mistress and have a conversation with her or find out things about what's going on because you, as my husband, lying in my face, I'm going to do that. And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. And also, if I choose to be a fool and stay in my marriage a couple of years later, have another baby, that's what I chose to do. 'Cause that was my marriage, my family, that I also had businesses and properties and stuff with. And nobody was going to make me make a choice before I was ready to move. And that woman made her choice. She was strategic about it. She gathered her evidence. She got out of her marriage. And it is what it is. She chose when she was ready. Nobody can tell anybody when they want to move. Tisha's still looking a fool with Marcel, and Marcel be making her look crazy on this show.
Mm.
But she not gonna be moved. She said she not leaving her marriage. But why is Mel all set wrong for and a fool for staying in her marriage and all these other things when all these other women are willing to look foolish and stay in their marriages? Let it go.
Kimmy.
She got out.
Kimmy.
She moved on about her business. Also, Mel has said countless times that even Destiny had to say, oh yeah, I know that you talked to her, but I also said we should go and beat that girl behind. Yeah, she did say that. You didn't go with her though. Belle and her cousin rolled up on AC and AC even admitted to it. So it wasn't that they were always just talking and it was cordial. No, her and Mel got into it a couple of times to the point Mel was waiting for her outside. Okay. So don't say that actually you thought that Mel was okay with it when Mel was not. Mel, and we have also seen the tapes, her and Martell was up in there tussling in that house. So no, it was not okay. The cheating was not okay. Now, will I say that Mel felt embarrassed because it was public? Who wouldn't feel embarrassed about that? Who wouldn't? Y'all talking about my business? Y'all supposed to be my friends. Y'all helping my husband cheat. Y'all going with him on trips, which is why she was going at Marceau that season the way she did, because she found out he was giving that girl money and they were on trips together. So, I have problems with all of y'all, and that's what you see in this season. Mel is like, I got problems with all of y'all. I got beef with all of y'all. And y'all been playing in my face. Like she said, sometimes it takes me a moment to register things. But when I do, I got it. And Destiny sitting up there talking about Mel wasn't a good friend, and that's how that started. Mel, she went on a campaign after the reunion when no, y'all weren't calling each other all the time, but her and Destiny was texting. They still had communication with each other when Mel wasn't talking to nobody else. And you gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, I hadn't talked to her," when the receipts showed y'all were still texting with each other. You're the only one that had her new number. And so you gonna go on interviews and talk about she wasn't a good friend and talking about how you helped her get a car and all this other stuff because her credit was bad. But then you want to get mad when Mel decided to be like, hold up, don't talk about what you did for me. We could talk about what I did for you as a friend. But that's how they all do. They want to talk about how they did things for Mel and how they was there. But when Mel decides to clap back, it's a problem. That is, listen, I don't think Mel is perfect. I don't think she's without flaw. She does. And I like Petty Mel. I enjoy Petty Mel. But I have also seen things on this show where they do things, whether she instigates it or not, or she's responding, because it does happen. It does happen both ways. But they also do things. And then when she decides to respond back in kind, return that energy, then all of a sudden it's a problem and everybody is the victim of Mel. To this day, they can't even tell you what other stuff that she did. She just be doing stuff. What is it? Tell us. It's 8 seasons in. Either tell us what it is or shut up.
Oh, all right, QT. Listen, I appreciate
Okay.
you for
So
calling.
anyway, thank you for having me.
No,
I
well,
enjoyed it.
wait. Before, now, don't you dismiss yourself. Let me just say this. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your sharp commentary, and everything that you bring up here when you call in is appreciated. Hope to see you more on other shows as well as this one when it returns in November. We do have some other callers. I didn't realize that, so I apologize to them
No,
as
no, no.
well.
I didn't. Only reason why I say
No,
because I
I
didn't
didn't
know you
realize we
had
had
other
them, so
callers.
we do.
But
That's
and
all.
I caught this live. I was happy to catch this live because I missed the
Thank
other
you.
live. So thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes, I'm glad that
Thank
you came
See
in.
you
you.
We thank
guys.
you so much. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you so much, QT. QT say, Cordell is not perfect, but fuck. Sean, hey Sean, hey that's Sean.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey QT, how you
Hey.
doing? What's the TV, boo?
I do not believe nothing Sonny has said because she was plotting on Moses from word go. Because she said, when I first seen him, he was going to be my husband. But when you first seen him, he was with Destiny.
Right.
So nothing you say will whatever change my mind about you was plotting on that man, which I don't understand. He was with other women. Why would you want to be with somebody that was with other women? But it's gonna happen. It's gonna flip, and it's gonna smack her in the face sooner or later. You got that ring. That's all you gonna have because he gonna be with the next one.
Mm-hmm.
For Mel and Destiny, they both are to blame for their situation.
Mhm.
But I do believe if I'm being abused in my marriage and I come to you because I need a village and you ghost me, I will feel a certain way if you're supposed to be my friend. And those little text messages that they was having, those were real surface little text messages. And they was few and far in between. If you supposed to be my friend, you don't ghost me when the season is over.
So
So
you
you
don't believe they
think
were friends?
if you do that to me, we not.
I just
And Mel only left because she was embarrassed on this TV because she knew that man was cheating for 5 years. I know everybody have a right to leave when they want to leave, but she probably would have stayed if this TV show wasn't on because you got pregnant, unalived it, got pregnant
uh-uh.
again,
It's true.
and
It's
kept
true.
it to
Coleslaw.
keep him, then thought he was going to stay at home. But when she got pregnant, all bets were off.
Mm-hmm.
But you knew this been going on for 5 years, so you can't. I know you wasn't physically, I mean, meant really trying to teach her how to cheat, but you was condoning some of that because you knew when he wasn't at home, especially during the pandemic, where he was when everybody supposed to been in the house. So you just got embarrassed. Now you want to say something and got out. Oh, and it was something about choosing. The difference between Destiny and Melanie, Martell is a main cast member on this show. They have to interact with him. Sunny, she not a main cast. She just came on. Don't nobody have to interact with her at all. They brought her on. Martell is a staple, so they gonna have to. There was no choosing sides if we still working together.
Right.
So you will have to deal with that. That's two totally different scenarios. So that don't even go. And what else? Who else?
That's just going down the line. Now we got somebody in the back. Now what you got? What you got
Okay,
now?
that's all I can think of. I'm good. Okay, bye.
Sean, Sean,
Yes.
you want me to do Salt Lake City or you want me to do New York?
Why not do both? Ain't it more money for
You
you?
gotta go. You gotta go. Bye. What you trying to kill me? Damn.
Not both.
Hey
Oh
TKC,
Lord.
Yes. Oh Lord. Yes. Here.
what you got
Team Brokey
TKC?
here.
Never that. But
What you
let me just
got?
say this. That's the reason why I believe Destiny saying the girl she teaching how to cheat because Melody knew for years that man was cheating on her. For years that man was cheating on her, and she stayed until she got on this show and all them fans was telling her she need to leave and boosting her head up to leave, which they had a right, which they should have, and which she should have, and she was embarrassed by his cheating, by the public knowing about his cheating, and she left. But let's not act like Destiny didn't have a reason to believe that she was sort of kind of coaching Coleslaw how to cheat. She said it herself. There's a respectful way to cheat, and I
No,
believe there is a respectful way to cheat.
Yeah, but
TKC.
that was an analogy. I
Yeah.
don't think she meant it in a,
I
and you know I'm not a male fan at all, but I don't think she was meaning it in the way that Destiny was
So,
making it to be. I don't believe she was coaching her
So are
how
y'all saying that Destiny not that bright?
she's
no, it's
well with her lies, she doesn't lie well. So no, in that saying that no.
I'm gonna say this. It don't matter because Coleslaw already debunked this. That's not true.
what did Coleslaw say?
She been said it months ago. That wasn't she. We just said Mel tried to fight the girl.
Yeah.
You gotta realize, like, a marriage is not a relationship like a boyfriend girlfriend. You can't just cut off communications and dip off. They have businesses together. They have real estate together. And I already explained to Casey earlier that Mel, the boss that she is, dissolved all those businesses so that they divorce wouldn't be messy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
so she had to be strategic about it. Where she effed up at, and if everybody remembers, she was not happy when she found out she was pregnant with Sugar Mama. She
Right.
wasn't happy. They were not getting along. She was like, I'm pregnant. Like, she
It's
wasn't.
just every excuse in the book for Mel. It's everybody is wrong and Mel is the victim.
No. Have you been married?
I don't want to be married.
Okay, so you don't understand that, but you can't dictate to somebody who's married how it will
I'm
work.
telling you what I saw on my television with my own two
That
eyes.
and the Porsche
She
engine
left
is
him before the show, but when the show was on, she was with that man. They was dogging the other couples out together.
They
They
were.
happy together. You're dogging everybody else out, and all of a sudden, once your shit on the front line and everybody know what's going on with your marriage, now it's a problem and you want to leave. No, you can't sit here and make me believe that woman was so fed up and all that. She probably got fed up at the end when it became public, but no, she stayed in that marriage because she wanted to stay in that marriage. It wasn't being strategic. It was because she loved that man. And there's nothing wrong with that, but don't sit here and try to say that Destiny.
He also lied. Do you remember that? He lied and called that girl a peasant on television when he said he broke it off with her.
Yeah.
You forgot about that?
They have been, Tori, this has been going on for years before.
That's not, I'm asking one question. Did you remember?
I remember that, but he lied before the show. He lied before.
Right.
He lied before to Melody. This
Right.
has been going on for years.
Well, when you in love, you dumb, and you have kids with the man. It's different. And I'm not making excuses.
But you're saying
Guess what?
in love dumb. So why is it so hard to believe that?
Excuse me?
No,
You heard what I said. Yes, you are.
When you're in love, you get dumb. So why is it so hard to believe that the girl was coaching?
You're talking to somebody who was with somebody from the time they was 15 all the way to the time they was 30. So you talking to somebody who almost married somebody.
Destiny.
So I'm well aware.
15 years.
So marriage is different. Marriage is different, and
only person on
think
this family been married is D and Demisio.
Yeah, marriage is totally different. However, I don't believe that Mel coached her how to cheat. What I will say, and I do agree, that did she want the side to have the upper hand with taking her family away from her? No, because she got pregnant twice. So, and got rid of the other one. So it's she definitely drug her feet on leaving him, but it's a big decision to make. So do I feel like, is anyone's place to say when a person should leave? No,
absolutely not.
Because you're not in it. They are.
What it sounded like from what Mel is trying to say was she was not coaching that girl on how to fuck her husband.
I never said it was anyone's place to say when be. I said that she knew that man was cheating way before the show. That's all I said. And it's not fetched to believe that she was coaching that Coleslaw how to eat properly. That's all I said.
Well, Demisio, I'm sorry, Demisio, what do you think?
About the coaching?
Yes.
Of it all? About the coaching of it all?
Yes.
Chase, the host, not a guest.
Chase being messy. Go ahead, Demisio.
Okay, well, are you done, TKC, so we can put you back down?
My phone
we can't hear you, Demisio. You in the mic. Thank you.
That's can you know?
Yeah.
I said, TKC, are you done? So you can get back down in the queues in the comments, with the guest.
Since I have a rant, not a guest, but I have a rant though. But press my button. I'm gonna go back down to the comments.
Wrenches are old and they get rusty and dusty.
You have a nice night, yo.
Goodbye. Okay, so I'm gonna start with listen. They all give me.
That was Chase being messy.
I know. But they all
every week.
They all give me a headache. Like every single last one of them. I'm not anybody. They all get on my nerve because I've been telling y'all, Tisha is full of it. Like full of it. She been messy and she gets stuck on that speech and the baby talk and people give her passes. But Tisha been cherry picking folks' misery, and that's why I don't be feel bad when people cherry pick hers. Now, Chase, I will agree with you about Shanita. As much as she is doing team too much, she
Definitely.
is giving what needs to give. She's giving the season the spice that it need. And if she end up turning on Melody, to everybody that's going up for Shanita, I need y'all to keep that same energy when she wearing Melody out.
Yep. I agree.
Now, as far as Mel and Destiny and the Sunny situation is just a catastrophe. And they all just look bad because just like Mel, girl, you need to get over it. They didn't have the baby. It was years ago. She said she done moved on. Like I can more so understand the being hurt about it, but like, girl, what we are seeing is you being a bitter Betty, and she can cover it up well by trying to act peaceful while people are bringing up Martell and coleslaw. But you can't really hate. I mean, you can't really hate Destiny. She was friends with him before she even knew who you were. Like how can you be mad at her for picking his side? Like if I'm friends with somebody and I'm cool with their partner, if they the inevitable of them breaking up, I'm gonna pick my friend that I was already friends with before I met you, no matter how cool we are. And it's just so hypocritical of Mel as well, because if you have a problem with
Baby,
Destiny,
stop moving.
what you mean?
You muffled again.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
you walking
sorry.
around the house cussing on people out.
Oh Lord. All right. They
Well,
both
PKC,
talking.
did you have anything else you wanted to
They
add since you
both
didn't leave?
talking. They both talking.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. He was trying to talk. His sound messed up.
Did you have anything you wanted to add since you didn't leave? Are we gonna go? So, did you want to add
But
anything you want
anyway,
to say?
since he ain't gonna say nothing, child. Mel Mel not having a I mean Mel having a problem with Destiny, but don't see anything wrong with what Sonny did, and see that's why I can't get. That's why I can't with Mel because it's just like the only reason you're taking Sonny's side is because you're mad at Destiny, and it's just like
Oh
that's not
Lord,
right.
child.
That's not right at all.
Oh, can we end
I'm
the
just
Sunny
it's not.
and we already said she got to be on the show and Mel
But
had
he
to.
could, but he could speak his
Okay,
piece.
you said this is my square,
Oh,
Go ahead.
sweetie millimeter.
The delusion.
Okay.
well, damn.
The delusion. And
And
there's
I'm
other
so
people in
tired
the
of
scene. Go ahead. What
and
about Tisha? What
I'm
about
so
Kimmy? What about Stormy?
Oh,
What about
okay.
Shanita?
I already spoke on Shanita.
All
Anyways,
right.
back to my square. I'm so tired of Sunny flashing the ring. Plenty of people get married. Plenty of people cheat. She act like she the one a prize. Like, and it's like Moses is even messed up too because I feel like he did this just to get back at Destiny and to be on the show.
I
And
can
just like
believe
y'all
that.
said, that she purposely preyed on Moses. That's 100% true. She got friends with that girl just to get her man. And it's just like when it comes to women like Sunny that move weird like that, when it comes to a man, it's just like you don't even want to be around them, like, period. Because, girl, it's given that's the only man you could get. Like, all these men out here, and, you know. It's just crazy, and and the male and Destiny situation is ridiculous as well. Like plenty of women have spoken to other women on the phone, but comparing notes and getting tea and whatever, and Destiny ain't say nothing. And if you listen carefully to Destiny, she said, "Well, that's what it looked like to me." Like that's her perception, but it's not the reality of what everybody else is going to believe. And I don't know why Destiny can't see that. It's just like, girl, you just need to say, like I said earlier, you were never Mel's friend. You were friends with her because she was with Martell. And that's okay. And Melanie needs to get over that too. Again, she chose her friend. What do you expect her to do? If Chase is going with somebody and I'm getting along with him too, but they end up breaking up, I'm gonna be over there with Chase. Like we ain't really got nothing else to talk about. Like that's my friend. I knew him before you. So what are you saying?
Well, all right. We have been on this YouTube tonight for a very long time. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in and rocking with us. I did see the comment. Kevin Reynolds, you always in my comments causing a mess. Stop being messy. Um, we got he said we guess we got a male hater on the panel. And if we do, we got a male lover on the panel, somebody that's in the middle of endometrial. So
I don't like male
well,
honey.
no, I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying, and you. So we have the whole gamut. It's very evenly killed here. There are people who do like her and don't, and that's gonna have to be okay. All right. With that being said, thank y'all for really tuning in. I really was locked out of my house. If y'all heard me trying to break into it, it didn't work. But thank you, Auntie. If you're watching, love you, Auntie. Thank you for helping a brother out. I know it was dark, and I know you didn't want to do it, but you did it. Thank you. And thank you to the divas for rocking with the show while that was happening. Thank you for my divas up here for running it and continuing it. I don't know what y'all talked about, but I will be reviewing and sending my notes. But I'm sure you guys did great because that's why I got you up here. With that being said, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bells. We had at least 100 people in here, so that's cool. Make sure that y'all like it so we can keep going up. Make sure that if you do not subscribe so we can keep going up. Let some young people do good, you know what I'm saying? Let's do, like hook us up, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to, please don't be afraid to send super chats. That being said, thank you so much for tuning in. This is it for Love and Marriage Huntsville until November. Thank God.
Yes.
Oh my God. So we'll be taking a break on that. But there's other things that we're doing here on No Chaser TV, and you can just go ahead and watch them and find out. We got a busy season on Bravo coming up, so we'll see what we'll be doing from those new slate of shows coming up. And just stay tuned. Follow us on all socials. Follow the ladies, the divas, and Delicio, everybody, on their socials. And we will see you guys for Love and Marriage Huntsville in November. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Kevin Reynolds. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
QT. Thank you, TKC. Thank you, Zoel. Thank you. It's so many new people in here tonight. Gosh, thank you, Shanoya. Thank you, Nightingale and the I feel like freaking Alanis Morris said it. Thank you, Tori B, for being in the comments, bothering the people. Um,
I'm always in the comments.
I know,
Child, she gonna bother anybody that got some.
Rod Daniels.
Yes, thank you, Rod Daniels, who was new. I haven't seen him. You may not be new, but first time I saw him in here. And to anybody that I missed, y'all know it wasn't on purpose. It's just we've been on here a long time, and I can't scroll through all these comments to get all y'all names. All
Awesomely
right,
grateful.
huh?
Awesomely grateful.
Well, thank you. Did y'all have anything y'all want to say before we go? Because I'm ready to go.
No, we ready to go.
Okay, all right.
Go watch on our stories, child. We've been on here almost 2.5 hours.
Bye.
Bye.